What's the word, YouTube? Back with another freaking video. No cap. And if this is your first time subscribing or viewing this channel, welcome to the life of SLB Clan. Don't forget to like and subscribe. No Kizzy. And today we're gonna be doing some slight story time, man. And this is the story time on how I caught my ex after 3 years of dating cheating. Oh! So, okay, a little context. Alright, y'all see on the videos we was doing like little cheating pranks and stuff like that. Whole time these cheating pranks is real, and we were talking about the last female that I was just in a relationship on this channel. I know I've been gone for 3 years, so I'm trying to catch y'all up as much as possible. But anyways, so like, it's just, I don't even know what to say. It's just like, she just started moving so weird to the point where I'm noticing it. I'm noticing everything and stuff like that. And I'm like, like what you own? Like is you trying to push me away? So anyways, it was like the second year in and stuff. She kept on going to this place that was over off on Goodfellow or whatever and whatever like that. Like she kept making like little excuses. Like every time I check her locations, she was always over there. So I'm like, dang. So at first she was like, she was helping her mama boyfriend move out of the Goodfellow locations and stuff like that. And so I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I ain't tripping off of that. But then like months later, probably like 5 months later or something like that, she literally was on some stuff like, now she gotta help her mom clean out like a room or something like that. She had to help her mama clean out a room on Goodfellow Place and stuff like that. So I'm like, but then you just say that your mama boyfriend just moved, you just helped your mama boyfriend move out of this Goodfellow Place and things of that nature. And you know, she ain't had nothing to say and stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool. You gotta help your mama clean out this room. Cool, fine. I ain't tripping off of it. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. So fast forward to where it's coming down to that. She just like for a whole week, she just stopped answering the phone. Like stopped texting me, stopped answering the phone, and just moving weird. So I'm like, dang, what's going on? Then I end up getting, I'm gonna show y'all the text receipts and everything. I end up getting a call from this, no, I end up getting a text message from this number, like, what you doing and stuff like that. And I confronted her about it, because they was like, is this easy? Or, you know. But anyways, so I end up confronting her about it. And like, I'm like, dang, a number called me asking, is this you? And she was just instantly like, oh, just block the number, block the number, block the number. And I'm like, man, I found that weird, because I'm like, you didn't even ask me like what's the number, like who it is. Like she didn't do like no type of background check or none of that. So I found that weird. I'm like, dang. But then when I said it to her, she was like, oh, what's the number? Ooh, you know, trying to play it off and stuff. So okay, whatever, that happened, right? So she ended up like she used to wash my clothes at her mom's house. So she had my clothes with her and stuff like that. Okay, fast forward to the weekend, she's supposed to be going over there and cleaning out this little room, supposedly, and stuff. So she got my clothes at the same time. So I'm basically it was like one of her sister's birthdays, and like she had excuses to just be gone and just not answering the phone and stuff like that. Cool, whatever. So she working at this time too. So like she working and things of that nature. So she got my clothes, and I'm asking, I'm like, she was basically like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to make it this weekend, but I can come drop your clothes off and send it back to you and stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool. So the night before she's supposed to came, I'm calling her because I had something to actually tell her. I forgot what it was, but I had something to tell her. Hold on, wait. Mind me, I'm having dreams about this. And it's so crazy because I was spot on about the dream. Like I knew what car he drove, and everything. And I'm telling her about it, and she like so flabbergasted. She couldn't believe that my dreams was literally telling me all this stuff, but she's still trying to play it off. So okay, so fast forward. Right? She get off work. She come bring me my clothes and stuff, right? But when she come bring me my clothes, she like fixing up her hair. She like fixing up her hair and stuff like that. So in the back of my head, I'm thinking, I'm like, you finna go clean up a house. Why you fixing your hair and stuff? But I ain't even trip off of it. I'm like, all right, cool. As long as I got my clothes, we good. You know what I'm saying? We good. Hey. So, yeah. So she was like, can you send me a lift to the place and stuff like that? And I'm like, all right, cool. I can do that. So I think I still got the screenshot of the lift receipt of me sending her to that place. I end up like, all right, cool. I literally sent her to this nigga house, bro. A lift to this nigga house, bro. I'm so sick. I'm telling you, I'm sick as a mud, bro. So whatever. I sent her the lift over there and stuff. So I'm like, I ain't gonna even call her or nothing. She gonna be busy and things of that nature. So like, I left it alone. So like at 10 o'clock at night, I end up checking her location. She's still there. So I'm like, that's weird. Probably, it probably was a lot of cleaning up and probably took hella. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. So I'm like, all right, forget it. So at 1 o'clock, I checked the location again, and she's still there. She's still there. So I'm like, hold on. That's weird. 1 o'clock in the morning? That's weird. So I get to calling her. I'm calling her all night. I probably call like 50 times to 100 times, no exaggeration right now. I swear to God, I'm blowing her phone up. I'm blowing her phone up, right? So she not answering. Next day at 8 in the morning, right? I'm still checking her location through Snapchat and stuff. And it's saying like her phone moving around. So like she driving around. So I'm steady calling. I'm calling. She's still not answering. So I'm like, man, forget this, bro. You know me, I'm smart. So I end up calling from a text now number. Why she pick up the phone? On the first ring too. I didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing. She just hung up. So I text her. I'm like, bro, you literally just answered the phone from this text now number. Like, what is you on? You acting weird and stuff like that. So she waited all the way till she get to her mom's house, and she ended up calling me back. And I'm like, dang, bro, what's the word? Like, I seen your phone. Like, did you spend the night at that crib you supposed to be cleaning up? And she was like, oh, I left my phone. I instantly was like, come on now, bro. Don't nobody just leave their phone and just leave it there overnight and not go get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you would have went back and got that phone, bro. Like, but I'm like, all right, whatever. I ain't even tripping off of it and stuff like that. So I left it alone. She was like, she was tired of something and she had went back to sleep or whatever. She went to sleep. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I end up calling her that same day, and she was still supposed to be cleaning up that crib. So I had her FaceTime me. I'm like, FaceTime me, show me the room you're supposed to be cleaning up, because she back over there because she's supposed to be cleaning up the crib some more. So she showed me the room. Everything looked believable. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I can't say nothing about that. It was a trash. It was a messed up room. That room was dirty as a mother. So I'm like, all right, cool. Cool. I bag off. So once again, I'm still on the Snapchat location. I don't think she knew that I was watching her through Snapchat location, because I didn't tell her about it. Because if I would have told her about it, she probably would have cut it off. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna wait. So once again, I waited again till like 10, 11 o'clock. Check the Snapchat location. She there. She's still there. So I gave her a benefit of the doubt again, like I did last time. I'm like, all right, maybe she, that room was junky. So I'm like, maybe it's taking a while to clean up that crib and stuff like that. Because I'm like, if that one room junky, that whole crib must be junky. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Even though I done watched the Mexicans clean out a filthy, dirty house in one day, in 3-4 hours, no cap. But whatever. She fat and lazy, so I was giving her the benefit of the doubt because she fat and lazy. So 2 o'clock hit. I checked the location. She's still there. Like, her phone is still at that Goodfellow location. So now I'm blowing the phone up again. I'm like, nah, because ain't no way Ain't no way you done left this phone two nights in a row. Hey, ain't no way you left this phone 2 nights in a row, bro. Like, facts. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm blowing up. No answer, right? So some was like, hey, bro, text that one number. Text that one number that hit you up. And this where the screenshots come in. So I text the number. Hold on. I gotta go to my block list. It's in my block list. So it was a number that number that had text me is right here. So it was like, what you doing, babe? And I'm like, who is, so I end up texting back. I'm like, who is this? And he was like, you know Daisy? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Who is this? And he was like, how you know her? Okay, this was before. This was before. When he was like, how you know her? I replied, who is this? And he didn't respond. So now catching up is to the day where she over there for the second time nights in a row. So I hit up at 6 in the morning. Y'all see 6 in the morning. I'm like, I'm her fiance. Just out of the blue. And he like, you her what? I'm like, I'm Daisy's fiance. And he said, you in St. Louis? I'm like, yes, I am. He said, y'all still together? When the last time you saw her? I was like, we've been together for 3 years, no cap. Like straight no cap. He was like, okay, have you seen her lately? I said, yeah, I seen her Saturday, right after she dropped off my clothes, after she got off of work and dropped off my clothes and left right back out. On God, like I just told y'all. And she was like, where you work? He was like, where she work at and do you stay on Broadway? And I was like, the Dollar Tree, because she worked at the Dollar Tree. And I'm like, yeah, I'm close to Broadway. And he was like, did y'all have SEX? I'm like, yeah, like 2 weekends ago. Because I'm literally, at that point, like, we was going through so much, I was not sexually attracted to her. Like, she used to beg me for it, and I used to be like, I'm cool, bro. I don't know why we was even still together trying to work. Well, she was begging me to stay. She was literally begging me. And my thing is, like, if you didn't want to be with me no more, it don't take a year to get all your clothes. If you didn't want to be with me no more, you could have just left. Because I was already telling you that I didn't even want to be with you no more. So I'm like, yeah, like 2 weeks ago. And then I'm like, bro. So look, he ended up calling at this point. He called me. Bro, why she laying in the bed straight ass naked next to this nigga, bro? He on the phone. He like, dang, bro, that's messed up. He like, B-word, wake up. He waking her up. I'm talking about, I don't know why, but I just got to crying because, like, you claim you loyal, you honest, you all this stuff. Like, you don't mess, like, you was lying the whole 3 years, bro. And, like, it kind of broke me because I was being loyal to this girl. I didn't cheat or nothing. I was straight being loyal to this girl. So he waking her up. He wake her up. He was like, who is this nigga? Woo, she quiet. She quiet. He just going off, cussing her out. So I'm like, dang, they say something. Say something, bro. You caught. It is what it is. So when she finally get to the phone, she was like, I'm like, dang, what it is, what it ain't. I'm like, you done with me? She was like, yeah, I'm done with you. Woo. I'm like, dang, how long this been going on? She said a year. I'm like, why you didn't been leave? She was like, oh, I've been trying to slowly move. It don't take a year to move your stuff out. And if you want to leave, bro, I would have let you leave. I'm like, it is what it is. So she like, it's been a year since you know, she been cheating and stuff like that. And then she was like, so dude, he get back on the phone. He was like, man, bro, I done gave her this ring. I mean, I done bought her this $1,000 ring. I was finna propose to her in front of my family. This, that, and the third. She was pregnant by me twice. Pregnant? Hey, yo, pregnant is crazy. Twice is crazy. She's supposed to have 2 miscarriages and everything, right? So, hold on. Let me go back a little bit. She ended up getting me tatted. And stuff. And she was like pressuring me to get her tatted and stuff. But I was like, I'm going to wait because I don't know. You know, God got my back. Someone was telling me to wait. So I'm telling dude, I'm like, man, she got me tatted and everything, bro. This straight 3 years, bro. And she was trying to get married to me too. Y'all seen her buy me rings. She got on one knee, proposed to me, all type of stuff, bro. So she running the same game on him and stuff like that. So I'm like, man, bro, I'm hurt. I end up calling my mama. I'm screaming, crying, bro. Like I'm straight hurt. Like that's straight hurting me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I asked, bro. I'm like, bro, can you text me her daddy number? And he was like, all right, I got you when I leave work. But I end up getting her daddy number from her sister. She forgot I still had her sister's number, so I end up getting the number. I end up talking to him. When I get on the phone with the daddy, he basically on some stuff like, man, bro, I don't know why you so surprised. I've been telling you she's a hoe. She a hoe just like her mama. And this, that, and the third. I'm like, dang, like, this is crazy word, cousin. Like, on cousins. So he on some stuff like how you get her daddy number. I'm like, bro, I'm done with all this. She all yours now. You don't have to worry about me being in her life anymore. And he was like, okay. I'm like, on some real stuff, though. I hope y'all have the family she been dying for and have a wonderful marriage. Congratulations, my nigga. You know, because I ain't no hate nigga. Even though he just took my, yeah. Like, nigga, you was a side nigga. Finna get married to her, bro. I'm the main nigga. You just became the main nigga, bro. You were finna get married to and you was a side nigga, my nigga. And he knew. Because, like, back a little bit, when I was on the phone with him, He got to saying like, oh, you already cheated on me 2 times. You had sex in the public library, and I caught you having sex in that dude court. So you know she going crazy. Mind me, she telling me she's the faithfulest person in the world. Like she don't do nothing. She just, go to school, go to work, go home. Man, bro, like don't be believing these females, bro. Y'all better do y'all research on. Don't believe. Hey, do y'all homework on. Don't believe these females. Like straight up. So, anyways, he was like, I'm sorry, my dude. I didn't want this to happen to you. Or me. I'm kind of lost, too. So, I don't know what to say, but I'm sorry, my dude. I'm like, you all good. It's not your fault, my guy. Don't apologize for no 304. He like, I understand. God bless. And I'm like, she got a lot of stuff, though. So, make sure it's room. LOL, God bless you as well. And he was like, oh okay, I understand. And stuff, and then I was telling him like whole time she got me tatted on her arm, both our zodiac signs together, and our birthdays. Like check her arm. I'm a Libra and stuff like that. So now let's go to her messages. Hold on, let me find it. Here she go. So now her messages. It was like. Where it started off at. It was like, cause remember, I'm like, did you spend the night over there? So it started off, I'm like, did you spend the night over there? So now she ignoring me. So I'm like, am I getting ignored? I'm like, fuck this shit. You already picked up the phone from the. Remember, I told you she picked up the phone from the text now number. I'm like, you already picked up the phone from the text now number. Let's stop the childish games and get to the bottom of this. I don't understand like what's going on, bro. Like what the fuck? This shit driving me crazy at this point, cause like, come on, man, being ignored. I just hate being ignored, and I'm begging her at this point. I'm like, please, just tell me the truth. And she like, I did, James. I'm like, okay, what you doing? She said, James, I'm on Goodfella. I'm like, this the first time. If I show y'all like text messages before this, she never called me by by my name. It was always Bae or Babes or Zaddy or something like that. So I'm like, why you keep calling me by my name, bro? Like, what you want? Are you trying to push me away? Because it's working at this point. And she like, I'm not. And then she asked me, am I okay? I'm like, I'm cool. I just made it back to the bed. Call me when you get a chance. I got to tell her something that happened. Like, something had happened. I forgot what happened, but I really had to tell her something genuine. Like, it was straight genuine. I had to tell her something. So, in the midst of that, that's when she stopped answering the phone and stuff. Y'all see it say 8:32 p.m. And then it jumped to the next day at 8:58 a.m. And that's when everything had took place and stuff. So, after dude go to work and stuff like that, she ended up texting me. She was like, are you going to beat me or can I get my stuff without you hurting me? And I'm like, I'm not gonna touch you. Why am I fighting for something you gave up on a year ago? Because remember, she told me that she started cheating like a year ago. It been a whole year she been cheating on me with this nigga, bro. Like that, and I got the receipts, bro. I got the receipts, bro. I'm like, I'm like, I'm not gonna touch you. You gave up on this a year ago. She like, okay, you promise you not gonna hurt me? Your word? I'm like, I'm promised. It's nothing to fight for. My mama said and I told her, I'm like, my mama said she'll come get your things and bring it to you. And grab my key so we don't even have to cross paths. She was like, I don't work today. I'm like, oh, or whatever. I'm like, or wherever the fuck you at, it don't matter. She was like, I have a lot of stuff. Who's gonna help her put it in the car? I'm like, don't worry about it. Just make sure you have my key ready. Cool. She was like, I need all my stuff. Why can't I get it? I'm like, I promise I already packed all your stuff earlier today. I don't want nothing, even the stuff I bought you, because I don't want to see you. And she was like, not talking about that. I'm like, bro, please just call her. I really don't. And she was like, I really don't want to. And I was like, and also you worry about if I'm going to put my hands on you now, you don't have to worry about that. I'm just trying to get this stuff over with so we can both move on with our lives. She was like, all right. Now she trying to hold my key hostage. She was like, I can give you the key. I can't give you the key back if I don't have all my things. I'm just being honest. Can we FaceTime so I can see? I just want to make sure I won't say nothing and you won't see nothing on my end. I just want my stuff. I'm like, I bet. So I FaceTime her and I showed her all her stuff packed up in a little corner. She was like, cool. Okay, thanks. Okay, thank you. I'm like, don't thank me. You helping me out. And congratulations on your secret proposal. I hope y'all have a wonderful family. Because he knocked her up twice. She had 2 miscarriages. So, you know what I'm saying? And she used to always be like she wanted kids and stuff. Like, I got a journal entry. No, I think I packed it up. But it was a journal entry. She was like she wanted to have a big family and stuff like that. Or whatever. I'm like, call my mama so y'all can discuss on the arrangements to get her stuff. She was like, okay, hold on. And then I thought about it. I'm like, nah, because I don't trust her. I don't know if she on some setup stuff or anything. So I'm like, you know what? Never mind. Come get your stuff. I don't trust you. She was like, oh, okay. I'm like, when you coming, I'm ready to get this over with. She was like 6:30 or 7. I'm like, why at night? You trying to set me up, fam? She like, no, I'm waiting, but he's at work. I don't do that stuff. Nigga, you been lying for 3 years. You think I'm gonna believe it? You really don't believe it? Whatever. I'm like, you been lying for 3 years. You also said you don't cheat. You think I'm gonna believe that shit? She was like, all right, James, I'll be there by 7. I'm like, man, I'm scared you gonna try to set me up. And she said, I won't. You'll be all right. I'm just getting my shit and I'm out. I'm like, I'm keeping my scale because her fat self was trying to lose weight. So I bought her a scale and I bought her a blender to mix smoothies. Her fat, funky, boy, I'm so mad. I'm like, I'm keeping my stuff and my TV because y'all remember I had bought her a TV. And it's all on YouTube. I ended up buying her. I'm like, I'm keeping all that, bro. She was like, I bet. I don't care. So now 6:46 rolling around. I'm like, are you on your way yet? And she like, yes. And she said, is it okay if he helped me get my stuff? I'm like, I don't care. The faster the better. She really pulled up with this dude, bro. She really pulled up with this nigga, bro. And I'm looking. I'm like, bro, this gotta be a crazy dream. But she ended up getting her stuff and getting out and just leaving. So I'm like, all right, cool. So remember in my live video I just made like last week, I was like, she ended up hitting me up on Snapchat and was like, just don't contact her no more. I'm talking about this a whole year later. She hitting me up on Snapchat talking about some don't contact her no more, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, I'm on some stuff like, I don't want you no more. Why are you calling me at 4 in the morning? I don't want you no more, bro. It's over with. Like, straight facts, bro. I end up hanging up and blocking her. Bro, tell me why, like 3 or 4 days later, she pops up at my... I should have recorded. She pops up at my door, bro. Because, like, when people knock on my door, I don't ask who is it. I just open it. So, she knocking. I'm streaming at the time. It's on stream. While I'm playing 2K. It's straight on stream, bro. I think it was the first 24 hours I did. So I opened the door. It's her. I'm like, oh no, I tried to close the door. Her fat body, boy, she ended up blocking the door and like trying to budge her way in. So I'm like, man, I'm not finna fight with her. I'm like, all right, come in, bro. What you want? She was just on some stuff like, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. So I instantly said, I got a girlfriend, bro. So I hope it's not that. And then you just called me a couple nights ago at 4 in the morning playing on my phone talking about some don't contact you no more and stuff like that. Like, girl, we've been broke up for damn near a year. Like, why are you here? Get out my crib. Why are you here, dude? And she ended up saying some stuff like, I think I got the shoes over here too. I think it's these Jordans. But she ended up like, oh, I forgot some shoes. I left some shoes. This is shoes. Like, it's very important. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. Talking about some, it's important and all this. You think I care? I don't. So I ended up trying to look for her shoes. I'm like, I ain't got it. Matter of fact, I threw everything away once you left. I don't want no memories of you. It's over with. I threw everything away. It's over with. I don't want nothing to do with you. Like big facts, bro. So once she seen I ain't got I'm out of breath. Once she seen I ain't got the shoes, she ended up leaving. When she leave, I'm hearing like, I guess dude screaming at her. Dude yelling at her to get her shoes because I'm hearing all commotion going on outside. So she ended up knocking back on her door. I'm not answering. Now I know who it is. Now I'm not answering. Boy, why she talk? I didn't even hear what she said because I was screaming. I was talking to the chat. She yelling through the door, cousin. Like straight yelling through the door, bro. Like, man, it's just been so crazy, bro. Like, don't trust these females, bro. I swear to God, do not trust these females. They're gonna slime you out every chance they get, bro. So yeah, this is just a little quick story time to catch y'all up on just how I caught my ex cheating after 3 years, man. And yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of reactions on this channel. I've been posting a lot of gameplay. I probably vlog sometimes and stuff like that. But I just had to come on here and catch y'all up from the little 3-4 years I've been gone. I had to catch y'all up on what happened last, cause y'all know every time I break up with an ex, hey, the pimp and the problem. Y'all remember the pimp and the problem? I'll let y'all know everything. So yeah. Yeah, man, just, hey, watch y'all back. If a female stress that she's loyal, she's faithful, hey, them be the ones you gotta watch the closest. Because a female would never tell you the full truth, bro. So yeah, it's been almost 30 minutes I've been rambling. So yeah, that's basically what happened, bro. It's a lot of stuff I missed out, but y'all get the gist of it, man. But yes, sir, I'ma see y'all in the next video, though. SLB Clan, hey.